I just spent the last 2 days absolutely binge watching Netflix's The Sandman. Wait. Warner Studios' production of The Sandman. Wait. DC's new show, The Sandman? I, for one, thought the marketing for the show left much to be desired. From first glance, this looked like another multi-million-dollar show with more flair than substance. And as someone who previously knew little to nothing about Neil Gaiman's 1989 comic run of the iconic children's folktale, I couldn't help but admit that my preconceptions were dead wrong. I was quickly invested in this show's fast-paced story, spanning characters from various myths, folktales, legends. Seriously, there are interpretations of well-known characters in this show that made me do a double take, so quick catch-up for those uninitiated. The Sandman, better known as Dream the Endless in the show, is the all-powerful ruler of the realm of the dreaming. He's the sibling to 7 endless beings that include death and destiny and desire. You get it. He's not technically a god, but the physical manifestation of all of humanity's dreams. Yeah, it gets weird. But anyways, Mr. Sandman here gets himself captured while on a mission to find a rogue nightmare that's been terrorizing the waking world. A group of sorcerers take all his little dream gadgets away from him and leave him locked in a cage away from the realm of the dreaming. After, shocker, he escapes imprisonment, he's left with the task of regathering his tools from all across existence and fixing the mayhem that was allowed to happen in his absence. Alright, I'm just gonna come out and say it. The visuals in this show are great. As someone who lives in the age of the highly CGI comic book movie, you'd imagine I'd be tired of over-the-top use of computer graphics. Nope, not in this case. This is the best scenario to use it. Sandman can pretty much do anything he wants in the dream world, so it gives an excuse for the VFX team to go utterly apeshit sometimes to create mind-bending images that I'm still thinking about days later. Again, it's not the most realistic CGI all the time, but it works perfectly for the story that they're trying to portray. There are large portions of the show that are literally taken panel for panel from the graphic novel, and the adaptation of Sam Keith's illustrations in the early issues of the comic are presented, I'd say, masterfully on screen. Honestly, reading the first couple of issues made me appreciate the precision of filmmaking that was on display throughout the show. Side note, I love the original Watchmen graphic novel, and I am a die-hard fan of Zack Snyder's film. And let me tell you, reading Neil Gaiman's The Sandman brought up some weird nostalgic feeling when I was 11 years old and I saw Watchmen for the first time and immediately went out and purchased the comic with my allowance money. I felt like I'd been completely left out of the loop, and I'm so glad that this show is how I got exposed to the plethora of Sandman adventures for those who still need a quick fix like I did. And just to remind you, this is a DC property, so yes, in the comics, the Sandman and Superman know each other. Yeah, I'll let that simmer.
You think you can threaten my brother?
All in all, I think this show is fantastic. And besides around episodes 6 and 7, which in my opinion is the only real lull in the first season, I'm very impressed with this show, and I really hope someone, whoever is in charge of this show, decides to renew it for another season. And so, for my score, I will give it 8 pouches of sleepy sand out of 10. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You should watch it. I want another season. Very badly. Watch the damn show. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this review, and if you want to support more videos like this, then definitely hit up my Patreon for polls, posts, if you want to get involved. I don't know if you want to. But yeah, thanks guys.